everybody, how's it going? So I have been studying different types of training, cardio training methods for when I go to cut, and I think I learned this a while ago, but I've been studying a little bit more frequently, which is learning about HIIT training, the high intensity interval training. So I've been learning more about that recently, and I actually just found an article the other day by this guy. I'll put a little thing up here on the screen which shows who he is, and I'll actually put a link to the article if you guys are interested in actually reading it. But it's this guy Jason Karp, and he basically came out with an article explaining some of the benefits of this interval training and how it's better than your average steady state training, which is what, I don't know about you guys, but what I had learned was the best way to burn fat, get in that metabolic zone, that heart rate zone, and then just stay there for however long, half an hour, 45 minutes. So his article here is talking a lot about some pretty interesting stuff. So I'll just quickly summarize some of it for you. So what he was saying in the article is that this interval training, so where you would go, say, hop on the treadmill, run for, 2 minutes, and then run hard for 2 minutes, and then take it easy, kind of rest, active rest, walk or jog comfortably on the treadmill for a minute, and then go right back to that 2 minutes hard, and then let off for a minute. So you keep going back and forth, and when you do this interval training, it's a lot shorter. You can't go anywhere near as long as a session, so you can't just go for like an hour doing this. It'll destroy your nervous system. It's just too much shock for your body to keep going up and down and up and down. So these interval training sessions usually only last like maybe 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes if you're more advanced, but they really don't go for too long, which is one of the benefits of them, is they take up less time. They end up burning more calories per session because you're getting your body to a more intense level, getting a heart rate up higher. And one of the things he said is that it can actually help increase muscular endurance. So this is due to the repetitive increase of your heart rate, as well as the lactic acid in your muscles. So that lactic acid builds up a bunch for that 2 minutes, and then when you're taking that minute to recover, it kind of slowly takes it away. You go right back into it for another 2 minutes, and it builds up even higher. Then that next minute, kind of slowly starts coming back down. So your body will adapt and say, hey, I need to start creating more enzymes to get this lactic acid out of there and remove it quicker. So you'll have a higher threshold for the lactic acid. It'll also, one of the things, and I'll put it on the screen, he said that the interval training has been found to be more effective than the steady state training for burning body fat. So I thought that was pretty interesting, which is one of the reasons I've been actually looking into it. If it's going to take less time and it's going to burn more calories, I'm definitely going to look into it. So there are 3 different areas, I guess you could do it. And with our bodies, we have 3 different energy systems. We have the Adenosine Tri Phosphate, phosphocreatine, so that's like, between, I think it's 5 and like 30 seconds or something like that. And then we have the glycolytic, which is up to like 2 minutes, and then we have the aerobic, which is anything over that. So depending on how long you're working out for, you'll use different energy stores. The aerobic is that's where you start using more of the fat. So for that first ATP PCR, if you're looking to work that, and that'll help for your quick burst. So if you're football athlete, those quick bursts when you're jumping off the line, they said in the article to use more of a 1-to-3 ratio. So say 1 minute sprinting, 3 minutes to rest. That's going to allow your body the full potential to get all of that adenosine and the phosphocreatine back in your body, so you can get going again. For the glycolytic one, they recommended a 1-to-2 ratio, so 1 minute on, 2 minutes off. And then for the aerobic one, they actually recommend either a 1-to-1 or even a 1 to less than 1. So say go for a 2-minute sprint, and then either a 2 minute or a minute and a half, or even a minute off, and then go right back into it again. So that'll be a little bit closer to your steady state training, just because you're not allowing your body to recover as quickly, but you're still getting the benefits of this interval training with increased muscular endurance, as well as they've actually found an increase in VO2 max, which is the amount of oxygen your muscles can utilize, and that's just because of an increase in your heart activity. So you're stressing your body, your heart's like, oh, I need to pump more blood, get it out there, and now your body is using more blood because it's under stress, and then it's using that oxygen, so it adapts to that. So there's lots of benefits to it. I'm definitely gonna start trying it once I go back to cutting. It's one of the best ways. There's tons of articles out there. It's been tested, and it's one of the best ways to maintain your muscle mass while burning that fat. And if it's going to take less time, why not just give it an experiment and try it, try it for a month, see how it goes. All right, so I will be attempting to do this in a couple months once I start cutting. But I just wanted to kind of get a video out there so I could get the info out. So I know a lot of people have their certain methodologies in doing things. I did cardio, and I would just do the steady state. I'd go on there for half an hour, 45 minutes. I'd just go, and I did that for the past 3 bulks. If this HIIT training is going to be more effective, though, I'm definitely going to give it a shot and see. So I just thought I'd make a video, let you guys know about that. See, if you do guys want to try it, definitely try it, see how you like it. Some people it'll work for, some people won't. Everybody's different, but I just wanted to get the information out there. All right, guys, have a good day. See you.